Right now, we're heading into one of the best times if you're an investor. We're entering the beginning of the bull market in crypto. Now, crypto is an interesting asset class because if you buy at the right time and sell at the right time, you can make returns that far exceed anything in the stock market. Now, I think the best crypto to be in this bull run to maximize your investment potential is Solana. And I'm going to tell you why. Hey, what's up, everybody? Nico here. So as some of you probably know, we're heading into the beginning of the bull run, the big parabolic upswing of the crypto market. Now, what's interesting about crypto is, like, as I said in the introduction, you buy at the right time, sell at the right time. You're going to make a tremendous amount in terms of return as compared to any other asset class. Now, the stock market makes about 12% a year on average. That's the S&P 500. But crypto, during the bull run, historically brings in 500+% per year. Now, just imagine that you can make the same amount in 2 years of investing in crypto than you can 40 years investing in the stock market. It's pretty insane. It's also pretty strange that a lot of investors either don't like crypto or they're afraid of it or they don't educate themselves on it because, again, a return's a return. I'm not saying you have to love the asset or be in it for the rest of your life, but if you can make those kinds of returns in a short time period, why the hell wouldn't you? Now, I think Solana, which is the most active of all the blockchains out there, is the best crypto to be in. Raoul Pal, who used to work at Goldman Sachs on their macro desk, agrees with me. He's a big Solana bull. Let's take a look at what he says.
I'm 90%, 80% Solana. A network that attracts more people is worth more, and in crypto, you happen to be able to own that network. It's built for number go up. Yes, it really is that easy. If you are actually, and that's why if we talk about why you'd own the top 3 over anything else, it's because those networks have been adopted. So just add incremental people in, number incrementally go up. It's just not complicated. But God, people complicate this whole game and they find it as if there's a philosophical war that they have to have. It's because it questions everything.
Okay, I couldn't agree with Raoul more when he says that people complicate things. They make it more difficult. All you got to do is some research on the different blockchains, invest in the one you think has the most potential, stay in it, wait till the end of the bull run, you sell, and you make a nice profit. But people get into this sort of, it's like politics. You like this person, you hate this person. They think one blockchain is great, one is not. I don't understand why. As an investor, you never want to get emotionally attached to any investment. But let's take a look at Solana. So Solana's price is ripe for a breakout as the ecosystem booms. Okay, it is the most used blockchain in all of crypto. This is just a quick chart here. Shows some technicals. I don't want to get too into the technicals, but right now we're sitting just below 180, which is a resistance level where that blue line is 200. I think we're headed towards breaking above that 200 level, which is where Solana hit when the crypto market sort of topped out when the ETFs were introduced. So we hit 200 when the ETFs were introduced. And that the biggest line on there back in 2021 there, that is the all-time high of 260. And I think we're certainly going to surpass that. Now, Solana has outperformed Ether and Bitcoin as blockchain activity has been booming on the network. Like I said, the meme coin rally, this is something that has really caused Solana to take off. Now, a lot of people talk down about that. Like I don't know, they think it's stupid, that meme coins are stupid maybe, but people trade meme coins. They like it. So, I mean, who am I to tell someone that they shouldn't trade a meme coin? If they want to trade meme coins, go ahead. I mean, our fathers and grandfathers traded baseball cards. What's the big deal? This is probably the digital age of baseball cards. You know, they're now meme coins. So open interest in Solana has also increased by $3 million, which is huge. Now, Solana has also become one of the most dominant players in decentralized exchanges, all right, or DEXs. Okay, Radium is one of the biggest, and its handled tokens worth $16 billion, which is higher than Ethereum and Base. That's another blockchain that Coinbase runs. You combine those two blockchains together, and Solana is outperforming both of them. Its monthly volume is 41 billion. Ethereum's is 32. They're in second place. So again, they clock a record-breaking fee revenue. They're bringing in more money in fees. They're being used the most. And let's touch here on open interest real quick. The open interest is now 18 million. It climbed by 18 million, to 3 billion, which is the highest amount since 2023. Okay, now if you're not familiar with open interest refers to unsettled futures bets, all right, on the total amount of funds that are put into any particular blockchain in terms of open futures contracts. So people betting on where the price is going to be in the future, typically several months away. So when a lot of people start placing these bets and they're projecting, higher prices for a stock, or in this case, a token, it means there's a lot of people who think that it's going to go up. So for whatever reason, they think it's going to go up. Now, one of the other things that people are talking about when it comes to Solana, another big catalyst for why I think its price is going to skyrocket in this bull cycle, is how it's shaping up against the second biggest blockchain, which is Ethereum. Now, there's something called the flippening. I apologize for even saying it's such a stupid word, but it's all over the place. What that refers to is, when is the market cap of Solana going to surpass the market cap of Ethereum? They're not even close right now. I mean, Ethereum is still the OG. I mean, it was the second crypto ever created after Bitcoin. It's been around a much longer time. It has tons and tons of projects on it, but there aren't any new projects really building on Ethereum. It's much slower. Its fees are lower. It's not attracting the devs, the developers that Solana and even other newer chains are attracting. In my mind, it's big because it's been around a long time, but eventually the newer, better, improved chains, of which Solana is one of them, are going to surpass it. Because Ethereum it doesn't seem to be growing. In fact, its value has gone down against Solana, which means that people are selling out of Ethereum and maybe even some other chains and putting their money in things like Solana. Solana has emerged as a serious challenger to Ethereum. Okay, its total value locked has gone from 250 million, that was just in 2023, to 6.8 billion in October of 2024. That is an astronomical increase. So in July of 2024, Solana surpassed ETH in terms of weekly total fees for the first time. Made 25 million in a week versus ETH, which was 21 million. So Solana's ascent has been aided by a frenzy of coin trading. Like I said, meme coins have gotten real big. I mentioned DEXs already. Sol is considered to be next in line after Bitcoin and Ethereum for an exchange-traded fund as well in the United States. That's a pretty big deal when eventually that happens. So a well-known blogger actually wrote that Sol is really doing what I didn't think was ever actually possible, replacing the network of Ethereum as a whole and taking all of its users. He reflects that the ongoing trend of traders and investors rethinking layer one blockchain. So Solana's open interest in futures is consistent. We already talked about that. It's climbing. It's consistently more and more than Ethereum as Solana pushes above its price of 185, showing a very bullish trend. Now this person wrote that Solana is basically replacing ETH right in front of us. It's an easy trade. At the center of its bullish outlook, at the bottom here, it says it's increased network usage and upcoming updates that could cause it to dominate ETH in the space. Now, speaking of those updates, let's take a look at that. This big update that people are talking about is the Fire Dancer upgrade, which is actually part of it is live on mainnet right now and is going to be fully implemented next year. All this is a secondary validator. Solana only has one validator. Ethereum has more. And now Solana will have more. This will be its second validator. They're actually working on a third validator as well. These are great because they boost the network, they make it more secure, and they prevent any network outages, which is something Solana has had trouble with in the past. It will increase the blockchain's capacity up to 1 million transactions per second. 1 million transactions per second. The quote here, Solana can capitalize on Firedancer growth. The flippening, where Solana surpasses Ethereum in market cap, could be more than just speculative theory. Okay, so that's a huge deal, Firedancer. 1 million transactions a second. I mean, if you can take that amount of capacity, you could just keep building projects on this blockchain and have it conduct all these transactions and make fees from them and just grow and grow and grow and grow. I do think Solana will replace Ethereum. I think it's going to happen. I see Ethereum. Look, it was the first. Usually the first is not the best. Okay, there are always iterations that come out that improve on the first. And there will be a blockchain that will improve on Solana, something that's better in some way. But I think it has to be more specialized. I think Solana it's one of those layer one chains that can handle a lot. I think in the future we're going to have more specialized blockchains for certain things. But ETH has just not made the changes necessary to keep itself current. It's very slow moving. The Ethereum Foundation, the people that work on ETH, they have not made the necessary changes. The fees have been very expensive, which is why layer 2 solutions have been implemented to take some of the traffic off of the main Ethereum blockchain. Well, that's good, but it doesn't really help the Ethereum chain. In fact, they lose fees and it becomes inflationary, whereas before it was deflationary. If you're an investor, you might care about that. So I do think Solana will surpass Ethereum, but Ethereum is still the big daddy. I mean, it's going to take a while. I don't think it's going to happen in this bull run. It will happen eventually, but not right now. The meme coin frenzy, the amount of usage, the amount of fees being pulled in, the amount of projects going to the Solana blockchain make me think this is the one to be in right now in this bull market. Now, you could always find some little tiny project that just started. It might have a huge upside and you could put your money in it and cross your fingers and hope it goes to the moon. But that's gambling. I mean, you might as well go to Vegas and put it all on black. I'd much rather be in something that has the third, fourth biggest market cap in all of crypto and has all this action, all this network usage on it, and a lot of institutional money that's counting on it. I mean, if you want to be like a really rich person, just do what really rich people do. They're not investing in brand new coins at the rate that they're investing in more established smart contract blockchains like Solana. So let me know what you think. Do you have any money in crypto at all? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, anything else? And how are you feeling right now? Because we're about to break out. Bitcoin is about to surpass its all-time high of 72,000. And I think Solana is going to pass its all-time high probably in the near future, let's say 3 to 6 months. If you're in crypto, this is the time to feel good. Many of you, including myself, have been waiting for the next bull run. It's here. This is the time to be happy and be excited. Let's make some returns, baby. Like and subscribe to the channel, comment below. I'll see you guys next time.